Hi, morning folks. Alright, I thought I'd give a quick update here. So, before I start ripping everything out of the boat to start spar varnishing it, I wanted to show you where we're at with this. So let me bring the camera over here. And as you can see, things have changed a bit. So, going with a side console, the front, that big opening in the front right there, is for a 9-gallon gas tank, and there's the hatch lid is actually right there. So the idea up here is that's going to be sort of there'll be a lounge pad up there. So my daughter's going to sew up some vinyl into a giant, basically vinyl pad for the front. Console is now basically done. The face is actually underneath there. That's going on there, and that console is going to be vinyled up as well, with some nice stitching along the edges. So I ended up having an interesting time doing the top. I probably should have gone with a different material on the top, but I thought I'd give this one a shot. So what I did was I'd laminated, you can see at the front there, right there, I'd laminated 2 pieces of foam together and a piece of plywood underneath and glued it and also screwed down the foam as well. And what I did with the foam is I put these little aluminum clips on it with some screws in it, and of course the whole thing anyway is going to get covered in a 1/4 inch of foam, so they shouldn't really show through much of anything. I'll definitely, this one up here, attach a little, it's just lightly screwed in right now, so I'll screw it in tighter when the time comes. I also did the sides here, and you can see them along the edges here. They're just sitting in there right now. I'm going to spar those up, but those are going to get actually marine carpeted on the side. So just to try to keep a little bit of the cost down, because it is cheaper for the marine carpet than it is for vinyling the whole thing and foaming it. So the front up here, and this is where what I've decided to do is use the old bow cap that was here. So it went sort of across and around this way. And what I'm going to do is, and I'll do this here, see if I can set the camera there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut out the design I want. Similar to this board here, the seat part, I'm going to cut out the metal around, and then on the inside here underneath, I'm going to carve out a couple pieces of plywood and screw it down, or attach it down in a manner that, like, screw it and glue it, in a manner that will allow me to put a face like this in a curve, and that's going to be a padded side pad, so or back pad, so you can lean against it. So rather than trying to create something, I've already got the metal to go up here, because all I have to do is rivet it back down. So it'll then attach, and I'm actually not going to put it overlapping this one. I'm going to have it go flush up to it if I can. So I may end up overlapping, I may not. We'll see how it goes. And that way the only thing I have to paint is the top of the gunwale and the splash wall. So that's basically, and I'll move you back here. There's a little bouncy on the floor there. That's basically where we're at right now. So the next steps are basically, I've got a little bit of sanding left to do, and then I'm going to spar everything up, and that's going to take probably another week or two. Basically 3 coats, so it's going to be on and off for the next little bit. And then I put everything back in and start assembling everything. So that's where the fun part comes in. So with the floor screwed down, and then I've got to order the vinyl for the floor and get that all in. So we'll go over that next. So anyway, quick update. Have a great one. Bye.